Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday, April 22nd, and that means it is 3 days away from my 2-year anniversary. We don't care that it's New Comic Book Day. We know that that happens every Wednesday. It's more important for you to know that you can meet Stuart, Sayger, and Gavin Smith here Saturday, April 25th, alongside your fellow bearded compatriots. In addition to that, remember, we will be giving away about $1,000 worth of prizes to the first 100 people through the door. My wife is currently working on said eggs and or envelopes for people to randomly draw and get selected to win many prizes. I'm going to be giving away a slab, much like last year. I'm going to be giving away a fancy box full of comics to some lucky prize winner. And then remember that if you spend $50 here in the store, you will be able to get entered in for the raffle to win either a Stuart Sayger or Gavin Smith one-of-a-kind original sketch cover. Stuart did his Killing Joke interpretation, and Gavin has yet to decide on what he's doing, though when we chat over the weekend, we were leaning toward either Casey Jones or a Killing Joke of his own, which, if he does Killing Joke, that's going to be awesome, because I don't think he's done much Joker stuff. He's tend to focus on Turtles and Godzilla, Power Rangers, and things of that nature. So, not saying, just saying. However, today is New Comic Book Day, and we do have a big book here in the house, which is Spider-Man and Superman, the Marvel release, or the second half of the story that DC did just a couple weeks ago. So I know a lot of people are begging for that book and super excited to see it, which we'll get there here momentarily. But let's start with some other stuff. So, we're going to start with Capes, number 6, and they hate team-ups in that book. Monstrous, number 61, a much-delayed release on that one. Savage Dragon doing Savage Dragon things. Curse of Shirley Johnson, number 5. Check out the super awesome black and white Virgin cover on that one. And then, I kind of like that one, too. That's kind of a coin flip, if you ask me. We do have G.I. Joe Silent Missions Copperhead release. Got a couple covers there. Spawn Dark Ages 5 of 6. Whoop. Yep, same ones. Phantom of the Opera number 3. Justice League Unlimited. Got a few covers on that one. I know a lot of people are digging the Justice League book, which is good. I've had to actually increase my orders on it, so, something to consider for you guys. Superman number 37. Reading stuff, your Cosmo cover, or Crypto cover, sorry. Getting the Marvel one mixed up. This one, I only grabbed a couple copies of it. I didn't know if anybody would be interested in it. Headlopper, kind of a new fun book there. Void Rivals number 29. He's got a gem in his head. He's like a troll. And then today, a new book. I thought this looked pretty cool. It's another independent title. I haven't seen it go too crazy yet, but Corpse Night. Again, Image putting out these really cool independent titles. You got a Jay Lee cover there, which is super beautiful. You even have at the bottom, if I can get to it, I do have one die cut cover, so you can see. I'm not going to unmask it because I want to leave it as a secret. But anyway, so that looked really cool. Number 1 there. Exquisite Corpses, doing exquisite corpse things. Number 12, right? So that's pretty exciting. And then Harley Quinn. Let's see, what number is this here? Number 61. Notice the Absolute Batman homage on the top one. I didn't go as heavy on this one because the 423 didn't go super crazy, but proved me wrong. Green Lantern number 34, Harley and Ivy number 5. There's an A cover. Flash number 32, doing Flash type things, albeit not the Flash that you probably are thinking of, more B level. Hey, look, more Green Lantern because I don't know how to stack books. Detective Comics 1108. Pretty cool cover. Ooh, Green Arrow making an appearance. That one's pretty rad. Who is that? Dustin Nguyen. And then Detective Comics 577 facsimile cover. Notice the foily one and the non-foily one. More importantly, that's a McFarlane, my friends. McFarlane not as well known for doing these covers, not as much as 423, but he did do a lot more Batman stuff, if you guys didn't know that. These are left over from Superman Day. If you happen to want one, let me know. So this is the foil Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow re-release they did. They did a free comic book day version of it, and then a foil one. If you want one of those, let me know. Obviously, I have a few left. Silverhawks, Thunderhawks there. Number 1, that's a late release. Rob Liefeld's Young Blood number 5. So Young Blood doing Young Blood stuff. However, there is a pretty cool cover. You want to see it? Of course you do. That one. Everybody wants to see the Invincible stuff. So there's a Liefeld Invincible cover. DuckTales number 12. Imagine if DuckTales was dark and they had a dark Tales. I wonder what that would be like. Vampirella number 1, Legacy 688. Starting over with the Vampirella stuff. Maid Cafe number 2. I grabbed a couple of those just in case somebody wanted one. Phantom versus the Sky Band number 1. So new Phantom book. Adventure Time number 12. Got a couple covers there. And then this one I kind of leaned into. I know a lot of my friends were real big into this game. This is Diablo. A new Diablo book, Dawn of Hatred. So again, I leaned into it a little bit because I was expecting people to really be like, "Oh, a Diablo book, that is super cool." You know, it's sponsored by Blizzard. It is Diablo. So anyway, if you're interested in those, let me know. There is a black and white sketch cover there as well. And then we're getting ever closer to the meat on the bone, my friends. Captain America number 9, April Fool's Day cover, farewell variant, iconic cover. There's a design variant in your A cover. Sentry number 2, I mean, that is wicked cover, just Hulk getting smashed. That one, when I saw that, I was like, oh, that actually kind of makes me want to read the book. Figure out why Sentry is dangling Kingpin off the side of the building. And then speaking of Hulk, Infernal Hulk number 6. Notice the almost like a Hulkbuster style design on whatever that is that he's fighting there. But that's cool. That's the cover that I grabbed, and that's the A cover. I mean, that's kind of saying something to me. Wolverine number 19. Cool Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. variant. Your Ultimate Farewell variant with Sabretooth on the cover. Fighting Hercules on that one, and Fighting Hercules on that one. Rogue number 4, beautiful book there. Smashing Rocks and showing that ass. And then Amazing Spider-Man number 27, your Delato cover on top, and it only gets better from here. There's your connecting cover, which is super wicked. Your color block variant, your Cosmic Spider-Man, your Bagley Death Spiral variant, your Ultimate Farewell variant, and that cover. Look at that. That is your A cover. Super wicked. Super wicked. Yeah, it's a thing. And then today, a release, Spider-Versity #1. That's your Rose Beach cover, your foily cover, your not foily cover, your Ultimate Farewell cover, and that cover. We're so scientific with our terminology. Wade Wilson Deadpool #3. That one's pretty funny if you look in the water. I did grab one of those for myself. That's a nice Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. one. And then that one's just hilarious, right? Giving the old thumbs up. Then Cyclops #3 today. Another Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. cover. And then he's drowning. And then today, a facsimile of Spider-Man Noir. If you haven't seen the trailer for the Amazon exclusive Spider-Man Noir starring Nicolas Cage, check it out. That will get you hyped. That will get you super hyped. I mean, that series looks super cool. And then this is obviously his independent story. So grab it. Sorcerer Supreme rather, with the white or Scarlet Witch. Pretty cool stuff there. Hulk smash everything. He's fighting lava. He's crushing the world. And then we're going to come back to that one because we need to spend some time on that. Hello Darkness, body horror #1. Wicked, right? Anyway, Hello Darkness, Rocketeer #2. If you're looking for Rocketeer, I do have a couple copies of that. Kaito 84, Usagi Yojimbo Part 2 of 5. You got your Kevin Eastman cover, your Stan Sakai cover, and that guy's cover. Moon Knight #3. Love the color block variant on that. Super cool. White on white. Ultimate Farewell version. And then he's got blood on his hands. That's what happens when you pick your nose too much. Saturday Morning Turtles. They're pretending to be wizards. I like that one. That one's cool. That's something like, if I can get my daughter to draw something like that, that would be pretty rad. And then Star Wars Galaxy Edge Echoes of the Empire #1. I went pretty heavy on this cover because I thought that some people would probably just grab it to grab it. It is a pretty rad book, if I do say so myself. Anyway, you got your Vader, your Townscape, and then your Luke cover. The Crown, A Tale of Hell 2 of 2, a Hellboy spinoff. Event Horizon Inferno #1, right? Sonic the Hedgehog 86, which they're making a Sonic 4. I don't know if you guys saw the Mario movie, but there was a trailer for it. Pretty interesting. By the way, Mario movie, amazing. I loved every bit of it. I kind of want to go back and see it again, honestly. Frankenstein New World, right? Absolute Flash. There's your A cover. And then your variants down here. And then Absolute Wonder Woman. I didn't get the chance to read this last night. Kind of ashamed of myself because I am really eagerly anticipating the resolution of what happened with last month's conflict. If you haven't read it, I'm not going to ruin it for you. But let's just say Zatanna and other people are involved, right? And then, all right. So today's big book, Spider-Man, Superman #1, okay? So we're going to go cover by cover here. There's several covers, so you got to kind of just, deal with it, right? There's your Ramos cover, Eric Larson cover. Let's see, who is that one? Bunch of names on that one. Guru, that's a Simonson. That is, well, let's just call it the Superboy cover. Went heavy on the Scotty Young. Scotty Young is hilarious. There's a cool logo variant, right? This is your Stegman cover. That one I don't recognize. That one, R&D, I don't recognize that one either. We'll just call that one the Wonder Woman. The girls, there's your Spider-Man Noir. Your Mysterio cover. That's your A cover. That's your wraparound. That's your Carré. Yeah, super cool on that one. That is your Adam Hughes which if you guys haven't seen the news, Mr. Adam Hughes has some health problems. That is not good. Hopefully he gets over that and is able to go through treatment. That's your Momoko. And let's see, that one. Oh, your Capullo. Capullo variant. So, a lot of big names, a lot of cool covers. Obviously, just going to have to pick and choose. I went heavy on the Scotty Youngs because everybody loves Scotty Young. I went a little bit lighter on the other ones. There was one that it was almost like a Infinity Gauntlet homage. That one is already sold out. That one I actually got allocated on. I ordered 10 of those and I got 2. So I'm assuming that's the one that everybody's going to be going after. Liscotti and Capullo probably being the next closest second, maybe even the Adam Hughes. So, yeah, I'm sorry if that was the one you wanted, but it's a thing, man. It's a thing. Everybody fights over the big pieces. Sometimes we have to settle for the ribs, right? I don't know what that means. I just literally made it up. The words came out of my mouth before I even knew what I was saying. Don't ask me to quote that later. Anyway, so today, those are your books. Let me know as soon as you can if you have any questions or interest on them, right? But most importantly, the Saturday is where you need to be here at the store. First 100 people. Remember, we got other vendors, comics, cards, toys. My crocheted artist got into baking recently. I don't remember her bakery. I think it's Gen X Baking, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's going to be a thing, man. I am super excited. All hands on deck. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys are able to make it and spend the day. It'll be 10 to 7 on the Saturday. Again, Stuart and Gavin will be here. Bring books to get signed. They'll have plenty of prints for you to acquire while you're here as well. Decorate your room and go forth accordingly. Have a good day. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm going to go take a nap real quick. Excelsior!